Brian, Allie, and Justin on Q101. Last night, the Gorillaz were at the United Center. And if you recall, if you listen to Brian, Allie, and Justin, if you're a new listener, you missed out on this. But last week, had a chance not only to win tickets to the Gorillaz show, had a chance to go to the sound check, had a chance to meet Damon Albarn, and then get a picture with Damon. And then the Gorillaz team is going to animate you in that picture. Very select Brian, Allie, and Justin crew members got this last week. That's the kind of promise we deliver here with Brian, Allie, and Justin to get you experiences that no one gets. No one on earth. And Mandy checking in here on the phone because she was one of the people that got that experience. So Mandy, ahoy.
Ahoy, friends. Thank you guys so very much.
All right. Well, tell us about your time last night. Tell us about the whole thing. We're just going to sit back and listen. Go ahead.
Okay, so it was absolutely incredible. I was able to take my stepdaughter, and we were kind of already going as a family, so we got, a couple extra tickets from winning. So my stepdaughter asked her mom and her aunt to come with us, so that's just adorable right there. Mm-hmm. We got to the sound check. We could not record anything, which is super hard for me because I record everything.
You're like me.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so my phone is in my fanny pack. Her phone's in my fanny pack. I'm holding it down so I don't get tempted to do it. They played her favorite song for sound check. You should have seen her face.
Aww.
That's
and they
incredible.
played it twice because they had to do the horns again, and she lost her mind. Just this little tiny face, you can see her energy bubbling up, and she can't get it out because she just doesn't know how to emote like that yet. It was perfect.
Oh, that's
So
incredible.
we went back out. We got merch. I got a beer. We went back, and then we were able to get her best friend and my husband up to the second row for GA. And I've got these two 17-year-olds in the second row for the entire show. It's the best friend's very first concert. So Q101 has ruined concerts for this kid. She's never going to be able to do another show because she was in the second row at the United Center.
Dude.
You guys did it for a whole nother generation. The other parents, too, the three of us who won, we were all parents winning for our kids. And it was beautiful. It was
that's
so
awesome.
nice.
Aww.
The other kids were awesome. They had a Sharpie, so we got signatures. So shout out to you guys. Thank you guys. The show blew my mind.
Wow. I can feel it. I can feel it still. I mean, the thing ended about probably 7 hours ago, and I can feel your excitement and the memory and the forever memory that was created. And look, that's just another day here, and we're so happy you got that.
Yeah.
That unique
Thank
experience for the family.
And Ava looked so happy in that picture that you posted with Damon. It's incredible.
Oh, my gosh. She was that. She said a naughty word, but she said she was so excited she was going to poop herself.
Now, let me ask you something, Mandy. On the car ride home, did she look you in your eyes and ask you to be her real mom? I wish you were my real mom.
Her real mom and aunt were able to take her home, so we didn't even have to drive her home. It was great.
Oh, you know they had that talk. Hey, Mom, can Mandy be my real mom? She's cooler. She takes me to
I am
Gorillaz.
definitely the weirdest of all the parents. She'll keep her real parents for sure.
Well, that's really awesome, and thank you so much for sharing with everything with us on Q101.com and also on our Facebook page. I got to ask you a question, though, because I felt like a creep monster. Am I okay to like photos of your stepdaughter? Because she is 17.
Yeah, she's 17. I told her that we were going to put everything up on Q101 and lots of people were going to like it. And it's all about me, not about her.
Okay. Yeah, so when I liked it, girl, it wasn't for the 17-year-old. It was for Mandy, who's my age and hot.
Uh-huh.
I know. It would never be for a 17-year-old. Don't worry, I got you.
Of course not. I'm not bragging.
Yeah, he's not me. That's for sure. Yep. Hey, how was Damon? You met him. So you met Damon Albarn. Sometimes the artists are kind of aloof and they're not that cool. Was he cool?
He was super cool. He was really nice. I told him I played Blur for the kids for the first time the night before, and they couldn't understand why he was so British then and not now.
He's a fraud then.
So he just looked at her and he's like, so I used to have this other band and it wasn't really popular in the United States, but it was called Blur. And she's just melting, staring at him. And I'm like, yeah, man, I've loved Blur. You guys have been great. I love what you're doing with Gorillaz. Like, thank you. And he was super cool about it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. Because sometimes, sometimes they're, you don't know what they're going through and they don't have that kind of day. That's great they gave you that time.
Right, and he wore gray sweatpants, which is always a treat for women.
It was a treat on stage.
Oh, second row. No magnifying glass needed.
Not at all.
All right, you're the best. I'm so happy that you won.
Thank you,
We'll see you
guys.
at the next event. You're going to the Halloween bash, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you better.
Yeah. I'll get Sean to go, too.
Awesome.
Perfect.
We'll see you.
Leave the kid at home.
This is Q101.